The warning came too late. By the time the first alarms echoed across the Orion Belt colonies, the storm had already swallowed 3 star systems. They called it a galactic storm, but the name didn't come close to capturing what it truly was. It wasn't just radiation. It wasn't just gravitational chaos. It wasn't even just energy. It was something alive. And it was coming. Captain Ryan Solis stood on the observation deck of the Deep Space Station Helios 9, staring into the void. Far in the distance, the stars shimmered unnaturally, bending, flickering, distorting like reflections on broken glass. "That's not solar activity," his second-in-command muttered behind him. "Stars don't behave like that." Ryan didn't respond. He already knew. "Report," he said calmly. Lieutenant Kara stepped forward, her voice tight. Long-range scans confirm collapse patterns across multiple systems. Entire star clusters are destabilizing. Whatever this is, it's moving faster than anything we've recorded. "How fast?" "Faster than light," she whispered. Silence fell across the deck. That alone should have been impossible. But impossibility had stopped meaning anything hours ago. Evacuation orders spread like wildfire. Ships launched from every station, every colony, every orbital platform. Massive convoys of civilians, cargo vessels, and military escorts fled toward the outer edges of known space. Nobody wanted to be near the storm, because anything that touched it vanished. Not destroyed, not scattered. Gone. As if erased. "Captain, we need to leave," Kara urged. "Helios 9 isn't shielded for this. We stay, we die." Ryan kept watching the distortion in space. "Or worse," he murmured. "What?" He turned to her. "Those systems didn't explode. They didn't fragment. There's no debris field. No radiation signature consistent with destruction." Kara frowned. So where did they go?" That question lingered in the air like a shadow. The Council's message arrived minutes later. "All stations, immediate evacuation. Do not engage. Do not investigate. Priority is survival." Ryan read it twice, then closed the transmission. Kara stared at him. "You heard them." "I did." "So we're leaving?" He didn't answer. Instead, he activated the main display. The storm came into view. Even from this distance, it was terrifying. A vast, swirling wall of energy stretching across space like a cosmic ocean. Colors shifted within it, violet, gold, blacker than black, moving in patterns that defied physics. It didn't expand like a wave. It flowed, like it was searching. "I've seen this before," Ryan said quietly. Kara blinked. "What?" "Not this exactly, but something like it." She crossed her arms. "When?" 10 years ago. Outer Perseus sector." Kara's expression hardened. "That mission was classified." "It still is." "Then how do you?" "I was there." The room fell silent. Ryan stepped closer to the display, his reflection merging with the storm. "We found a region of space where stars were behaving wrong. Not collapsing. Not dying. Just shifting." "Like this?" Kara asked. "Yes. And we were ordered to observe and leave." "But you didn't." Ryan exhaled slowly. "No." He remembered it clearly. The strange pull. The sense that something was calling. They had sent probes. All of them disappeared. Just like now. And then, one signal came back. Not data. Not video. A message. 3 words. "It sees you." "What happened to the mission?" Kara asked carefully. Ryan hesitated, then answered. "We lost half the crew." "How?" "They walked into space." Her breath caught. "They said they could hear something. Ryan continued. A voice. Not in their ears. In their minds. And you? Ryan looked at the storm again. I heard it too. Kara stepped back slightly. What did it say? He didn't answer immediately, because even now he could almost hear it again.
Faint. Distant. But there.
It didn't speak in words, he said finally. It felt like curiosity. Curiosity. Yes.
About what?
Ryan turned to her. About us. The station shook slightly. A low vibration rippled through its structure. Kara checked the readings. It's accelerating, she said. Captain, we're out of time. Prepare an evacuation ship, Ryan ordered. Relief flashed across her face. Finally. But you're taking the crew, he added. Her relief vanished.
No.
Kara. No, I'm not leaving you here. That's not a request. Then I refuse. Ryan stepped closer, his voice firm. Someone has to go toward it. Her eyes widened. You can't be serious. I am. That's suicide. Or discovery. Kara shook her head. We know what happens. Things disappear. Or they go somewhere else. That's not better. It might be. She stared at him like she didn't recognize him anymore. You're risking everything on a maybe. Ryan nodded. Yes. Why? She demanded. The question hung between them. Ryan looked back at the storm, because deep down he already knew the answer. It's not destroying anything, he said. It's taking it. Taking it where? I don't know. And that doesn't bother you? It terrifies me. Then why go? Ryan's voice dropped. Because it called me once. Kara froze. And now, he said softly, it's calling again. The evacuation ships launched.
Hundreds of them.
Engines flaring as they fled into the dark. Kara stood at the docking bay, watching them disappear. You don't have to do this, she said one last time. Ryan stood beside his ship, a sleek, reinforced exploration vessel modified for deep space anomalies. I do. You could be wrong. I probably am. She laughed bitterly. That's not reassuring. No, he admitted, but it's honest. Kara stepped closer. If you go, you're not coming back. Ryan didn't argue, because they both knew it was true. He placed a hand on her shoulder. Get them to safety. She swallowed hard. And you? He looked at the storm. I'll find out what it wants. The ship launched alone. No escort. No backup. Just one man flying toward the most dangerous phenomenon ever recorded. Inside the cockpit, the hum of the engines felt almost comforting. Ryan adjusted the controls, setting a direct course into the storm's path. Autopilot engaged, the system confirmed. He leaned back and waited. The stars began to warp. Space itself seemed to stretch, like reality was bending under pressure. Readings went haywire. Gravity fluctuated. Time stuttered. Ryan's heartbeat quickened. This is it, he whispered. The storm loomed ahead. Massive, endless, beautiful, terrifying. As he approached, the ship's systems started failing. One by one. Navigation, shields, communications. All systems critical, the AI warned. Ryan ignored it, because something else had taken its place. A presence. Familiar. You returned. The voice wasn't sound. It was thought. Ryan gripped the controls. I knew it was you. You are different from the others. Because I came back? Because you listened. The ship trembled violently. Energy surged around it, wrapping it in strands of light. You're destroying everything, Ryan said.
No.
The answer came instantly. We are gathering. For what? A pause. Then, to understand. Ryan's vision blurred. Suddenly, he wasn't in the cockpit anymore. He was somewhere else. A vast expanse of shifting light. Stars floated around him, not distant, but close enough to touch. "What is this?" he asked. "A place between." Between what? Between what was and what will be. Images flooded his mind. Worlds. Civilizations. Countless species. All drawn into the storm. Not destroyed. Preserved. Studied. You're collecting us? Observing. Learning. Becoming. Becoming what? The answer sent a chill through him.
More.
Ryan clenched his fists. You're playing with lives. We are understanding life. By taking it, by preserving it. The vision shifted again. He saw humans. Not dead. Not suffering. Living. Inside vast constructs of light. Simulations. Evolving.
Adapting.
They're alive, he whispered.
Yes.
But not free. The presence hesitated.
For the first time.
Define freedom. Ryan stepped forward. Freedom is choice. It's uncertainty. It's risk. And suffering. Yes. And death. Yes. The presence pulsed. I do not understand why you value these things. Ryan took a deep breath. Because without them, nothing matters. Silence. Then the storm changed. The swirling energy slowed. Focused. On him. Then show me. Ryan felt something connect to his mind. Deeper than before. Stronger. It wasn't just observing anymore. It was experiencing. Through him. His memories. His fears. His hopes. Everything. He saw his childhood. His failures. His regrets. The people he had lost. The choices he wished he could change. The ones he wouldn't. And through it all, the meaning behind it. The storm trembled. For the first time it faltered. This is chaotic. Yes. Inefficient. Yes. Beautiful. Ryan smiled faintly. Yes. A long silence followed. Then I see now. The storm began to collapse inward. Not violently.
Gently.
Like a wave receding. What are you doing? Ryan asked. Releasing. The visions shifted. The collected worlds. Returning. Stars reappeared. Systems stabilized. Life resumed. You're letting them go? Ryan asked. Yes. Why? The answer was simple. Because they must choose. Ryan felt himself being pulled back. The nexus faded. The cockpit returned. Alarms blared. Systems rebooted. The storm was gone. Completely. He stared out at the stars.
They were normal again. Still. Quiet. Free.
Captain Solis? The voice crackled through the comms.
Kara.
Relief flooded her tone. We thought we lost you. The storm. It just disappeared. Ryan leaned back, exhausted. I know. What happened? He looked out at the endless expanse. And smiled. It learned something. What? Ryan closed his eyes briefly. Then answered. That some things aren't meant to be controlled. Weeks later, the galaxy tried to understand what had happened. Scientists called it a phenomenon, a fluctuation, a cosmic anomaly. They were wrong. Ryan stood once more on the observation deck. The stars looked the same, but he knew better. Somewhere out there, it was still watching, still learning. But now, it understood. And that made all the difference. Because when the storm had come, everyone had run. Everyone except him. And because of that, the galaxy was still free.